the dangers of comparing and why we must stop it now. Welcome to our big channel. Today we are going to be discussing a topic I believe affects most of us. I'm included. I have experience of that and myself. About the dangers of comparison and why I believe it should stop now. What do I mean by comparing? It's a dangerous mindset. And it can happen anywhere. It can happen within your neighborhood, your colleagues, even your classmate, your social setting. Just one click away, social media like TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, or what have you. All you see is various curated, flashing image of how people live their life, flashing cars, big houses, expensive wine, partying, and etc. And this can make some of us fall into a trap of comparison, which is dangerous. So what does comparison do to us from psychological standpoint? What does it actually do to us when we keep comparing ourselves to others? A research was carried out recently about the downside of comparison. When you constantly or continuously compare yourself with others, it can lead to depression, it can lead to anxiety, and it can lead to very low self-esteem just by comparing yourself to others. Because the reason is, the people you are comparing yourself with, you don't know how they live. You don't know what goes on in their life. All you see is flashy thing, flashy car, flashy dresses, party, drink. You don't know what goes on. These people might be owing various bonds. It might be in a serious debt that they may not be able to pay off in their lifetime. They may be struggling to pay their mortgage or pay for their car loans. You don't know. But all you see is the image, and you fall into a trap of comparison because of that. Let me just say this. Comparison to me is like you running a race, let's say 100-meter race, for example, and you run it so fast and you're so determined to get to the finish line. But more you run, more the finish line keep moving. The finish line keep moving, and more you run, more you keep moving. And no matter how you put the effort, you don't feel winning. Why? Because the finish line keep moving. That is how comparison look like. These people, they keep letting you see those flashy things, flashy car, day in, day out. And what it means now, psychologically, is that whatever your achievement, whatever your success, to you is insignificant because you continue to compare yourself to people you have no idea how they live their life. It's a dangerous mindset. And this got to stop. For example, when I was in the university, I remember this vividly. In the campus, we used to have these two guys. They always look good. I always feel bad about myself. I say, oh my God, why should I be created this way? You know, they come with flashy car all the time to campus. They live large. They always throw party here and there. Roll with the most beautiful girl in the campus. Oh man, come on! I was jealous. I was envy. Just less than a year, there was rumors in the campus that these two guys were arrested. You know why they were arrested? They were drug dealers. Drug dealers, and they were students as well. They were arrested for cocaine. And they were thrown to prison. I was evident because I saw them with beautiful cars. But what I did not know is that they were doing something illegal. And that made my achievement, my focus, my future plan is significant because I believe someone is doing better than me. So don't let us, I'm going to discuss the difference between comparison and inspiration. You know, they're different. Yeah, it's good to be inspired by others. By seeing other achievement, see other people's success, yeah, you can be inspired by it and admire their success. But the good thing about that is that you can channel that energy to achieving your own goal, your own set goal. But the problem is, if you now graduate from admiration to envy, that becomes a problem. Now you now compare yourself with that person. The difference is that comparison meaning you want to be that person, not because you want to generate some positive energy based on the achievement from that person and channel that energy to achieving your own goal. No, you just want to be that person. You cannot be that person. We're all unique in life. I'm unique. You are unique. Everybody is unique. We have different unique characteristics. But we are human beings, but we are different. We are unique in nature. So inspiration is a good thing. You can be inspired by seeing someone's success. As I said, you can channel that energy, that admiration to making your own goal successful or achieving your own goal. It's different to just try to be that person. That's different between comparison and inspiration. So instead of constantly looking at how people live their life, which I believe is harmful, it will be harmful to your psychological part in your life. Focus on your achievement. Focus on what you have achieved in your life. Focus on your success. Focus on what you've achieved or what you intend to achieve going forward. That will motivate you. That will make you feel on track. That will create joy and happiness in your system. That is what I think we should be doing. Now, today I'm going to be giving some tips. I'm going to be my own suggestion, what I believe that we should be doing, if not totally eradicate this mindset of comparison, but at least mitigate it. Reduce the level of comparison, which I believe is detrimental to our health. So I'm going to be giving you this tip today, these little tips rather, and hopefully that will help to reduce the level of us, most of us, fall into this trap of comparison, which I believe is a negative thing. 1, practice gratitude. Yes, practice gratitude. Try as much as you can to focus on what you have achieved in your life, not what you lack. We all lack something at some point. Everybody lacks something. But focus more on what you have achieved, your success, rather than what you lack. That is very important. So practice gratitude constantly. If you may, just write it down somewhere, and you can do that. But try and practice gratitude. Focus on what you have achieved in your life instead of what you lack or what you don't have, because we can't have it all. That's 1. 2, set yourself a personal goal. Yeah, set yourself a personal goal. Create your own path in life. Create your success in life. Focus on that goal that you have created for yourself. Come on, any idea, anywhere you can be inspired to make sure you achieve that goal, let your focus be on that goal you've created. And that will deviate this notion of your mind for this notion of try to see what someone else do or what someone else does. Because when you have your goal you are pursuing, your focus will be on that goal. That is another way I believe that we can mitigate this mindset of comparison. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people that uplift you, not people that trigger that energy of comparison in you. Because some people can come to your life. It's not to work with you, or it's not to be a friend, or it's not to be part of you or whatever. They just want to create that energy in you that will make you depend on them, and that will make you start compare yourself with them. That is a negative energy. No, you don't need that. You don't need people like that. People like that shouldn't be in your life in the first place. So surround yourself with positivity is very important. And lastly, set a boundary about the level of using this social media thing. That is the main thing here. Limit yourself in social media. Don't look at those flashy things day in, day out. They're not real. You see those yachts, those private jets, those expensive wine, those flying here. This is not real. It's just there to suck in people like you, or people like you and I, and we just become envy of them. We keep on screwing and see what they do next. No, don't do that. Focus on your personal goal. Be content in your achievements. Celebrate who you are, and make your achievement significant, at least to you. That's very important. Yeah, well, this is a very short video today. I just thought I should just put this out there because I have experience in myself, and since I decided to let go, my life is more full. I'm more happier. I'm more content. So I think someone else should take that idea and make sure they don't fall into a trap of comparison. It doesn't augur well. It doesn't give you anything in life. It doesn't make you achieve anything. It just confuses you. It just makes you happy. It just create out this sadness in your life that makes no sense. So you got to stop it. So that is what I have for you today. But remember one thing. We are human beings, that's correct. But we are unique in character. Our journey in life is unique. Embrace your journey. Embrace your path. Focus on what you aim to achieve in life. And that is what will make you feel achieved and feel content and feel happy with your life. If video help you at all in one way or the other, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. So I will be uploading similar video going forward. Till then, feel positive, believe in yourself, focus on yourself, and limit this notion of comparison. Okay, have a nice day.